Single parenting can feel like a solo journey, but it doesn't have to be. Introducing MomFlex app, the ultimate village web app designed just for you. From financial support to community connections, MomFlex app offers a lifeline, helping you navigate parenting with confidence. Find trusted resources, build your support network, and thrive, because every parent deserves a village. Join the movement today. Visit momflex.org to install the app and take the first step toward a stronger, more supported you.
Every day's a battle, every step a climb, but we're standing tall, we're building our lives. Through the sleepless nights and the endless fight, we rise, we shine, we hold on tight. We are more than the labels, more than the pain, breaking the cycle, rewriting the game. Stronger together, we lift, we strive. Single parents, we rise and thrive. Beyond the struggle, we rise and thrive. Turning our pain into power, we're alive. We see you, you matter, you're strong inside. Together we shine, we rise, we thrive. Stories of triumph, stories of grace. Single parents with dreams to chase. They said we'd break, they said we'd fall, but look at us now, we're standing tall. We are more than the labels, more than the pain, breaking the cycle, rewriting the game. Stronger together, we lift, we strive. Single parents, we rise and thrive. Beyond the struggle, we rise and thrive. Turning our pain into power, we're alive. We see you, you matter, you're strong inside. Together we shine, we rise, we thrive. We push through the stigma, defy every step. They don't define us, and that's a fact. A village of love, a future so bright. Hand in hand, we own our life. Beyond the struggle, we rise and thrive. Turning our pain into power, we're alive. We see you, you matter, you're strong inside. Together we shine, we rise, we thrive. The journey is tough, but we're not alone. In this village we found our home. So lift your head, let your spirit fly. Beyond the struggle, we rise and thrive.
Hey, single parent, are you ready to take charge of your life and thrive? Even in the face of chaos, curveballs, and those days that seem like they will never end. Welcome back to Beyond the Struggle, Rise and Thrive, the podcast that uplifts, informs, and reminds you that you are never, ever alone in this journey. Whether you are running on 3 hours of sleep, juggling jobs and homework, or just trying to make it to bedtime without a meltdown, yours or the kids, you are in the right place. Today's episode is called Motherhood Without a Manual. And oh, how true that is. Let's be real. Society loves to throw judgment at mothers, especially single mothers. People will call you a bad mom for things they couldn't handle for even a week. Some will criticize your parenting, your choices, your appearance, your patience. And they have never changed a diaper, managed a tantrum in the grocery store, or held a sick baby all night long. They will speak with confidence about a job they have never done, because motherhood, real motherhood, especially without a partner, is one of the most demanding roles anyone will ever take on. And guess what? You will mess up. You will fail at motherhood, sometimes spectacularly. You will forget appointments. You will yell when you wish you had paused. You'll cry in the bathroom and question your worth. But hear me when I say failure is part of learning. It's not the opposite of success. It's the path to it. You are not raising your kids to remember a perfect version of you. You are raising them to see what resilience, love, and real growth look like. And one day, your kids will form their own opinions, not based on what others said about you, not based on social media perfection, but based on what they saw you do, how you showed up, how you sacrificed, how you kept going, even when it was hard. They will remember the late night talks, the meals you made with that little you had, the warmth of the hugs you gave them when the world felt cold. And here's something we often forget. You are someone's child too. Before you were mom, you were you, a daughter, a human being with dreams, pain, history, and hope. You are carrying all that in parenting. That's not small thing. Motherhood is no joke. It's a full body, full soul experience. It's trial and error over and over again. And just when you think you have figured it out with one child, the next one will show you a whole new lesson. Each child will have their own energy, their own personality, their own needs, and you will have to learn to adapt to the manual. No manual can prepare you for that, but you are doing it every single day in your own way, with love, with strength, and with the kind of courage that no one can measure from the outside. So in today's episode, we are going to talk about what it really means to mother without a manual, the heights, the lows, the hard-earned wisdom, and why your way is more than good enough. Let's dive in.
Queen in every way. Dear Queen, you wear your crown with pride, shouldering the world with grace inside. You're a mother, you're a guide, a steady flame, teaching love, strength, never seeking fame. I see the fire that never dies, through sleepless nights and heavy sighs. You rise again, you light the way, turning darkest night into brighter day. You are a queen in every way, more than words could ever say. Working tirelessly, love your creed, sacrificing all for those in need. So take a breath, reclaim your day. You are a queen in every way.
You know, when I became a mother, I really thought the world would hand me a guide. Maybe not a full instruction manual, but something to tell me what time I should wake up so I could have just 5 minutes of peace. Something to tell me how to soothe a colicky baby at 2 a.m. when I'm running on fumes. Something that could explain how to work 2 jobs, juggle school drop-offs, keep up with homework, folders, doctor's appointments, and remember which day was pajama day or dress like a book character day at school. But no such guide ever showed up, okay? And the truth is, I thought I wouldn't need one. Because at an early age, I was already stepping into that caregiver role. I was the one helping with my little cousins, changing diapers, rocking babies to sleep, warming bottles. I had sleepless nights even before motherhood found me. So I told myself, I got this. I already know what to do. Wrong. I had no clue. Because what I didn't understand back then is that helping someone else's child for a few hours is not the same as being responsible for a child 24/7. Heart, mind, body, and soul. When it's your child, it hits different. There is no handoff when you are overwhelmed, no tapping out. You are it. The decision maker, the comforter, the disciplinarian, the chef, the driver, the tutor, the nurse, the therapist, all in one body. And when you are doing it alone, multiply all of that by 10. Yes, you heard me. Motherhood, especially single motherhood, doesn't come with a step-by-step instruction. There is no one size fits all. It's trial and error on the highest level. You learn by living it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you cry in the shower, sometimes you figure it out on the third try, and sometimes you just survive the day. It's lovely. It's loving fiercely, even when you are running on empty. It's learning on the fly, making judgment calls. You pray are the right ones. It's stretching dinner with what's left in the fridge and turning it into something your kids call their favorite meals. It's negotiating bedtime like a hostage situation, but with hugs and bedtime stories. It's balancing your child's tears and tantrums while quietly nursing your own heartbreak in the background because you're trying to be strong for everyone even when you don't feel strong yourself. And in the midst of all of this, you are constantly evolving, not just as a mother, but as a woman, as a person, because motherhood doesn't pause your growth. It forces it. You are not only raising your child, you are raising yourself too, over and over again. And so the trend goes on. That's the real story behind the phrase motherhood without a manual. It is not just about not having instructions. It's about having to write your own in real time with permanent ink. And you're doing it. Whether you see it or not, you are doing it, my friend. Let me share a story. One mom, Renee, a single mother of two, told me about the time her daughter had dressed as your favorite book character day at school. She had completely forgotten. That morning, she threw together an outfit using a sheet and a belt, told her daughter she was a literally goddess, and sent her off with a smile, her daughter beaming. Later, she cried in the car, not from guilt, but from the exhaustion of constantly having to figure it out as she goes. And you know what? That's real motherhood. It's messy, it's resourceful, it's beautiful. We live in a culture that often glamorizes perfection. Pinterest dinner, color-coded schedule, flawless birthday parties. But when you are raising a child or raising children without a co-parent, perfection is not the goal. Presence is. Adaptability is. Love is. You might forget a dentist appointment. You might skip laundry and end up with mismatched socks. And guess what? Your child won't remember the socks. They will remember that you showed up, that you held them when they were scared, that you danced in the kitchen with them after dinner, that you kept going.
Queen in every way.
Another story comes from Jessica, who's raising her teenage son solo. She told me how he waited until the night before his college essay was due to ask for help. And that reminds me of my own son, always waiting at the last minute. She was exhausted after 12-hour shift, but sat at the table with him, sipping tea, going over every paragraph. She didn't know the first thing about college essays, no manual for that either. But she showed up, and he got into his dream school. To every single mother listening, there will be moments you feel like you are failing, that you are not enough, that you should have known better, done better, planned better. But what if you reframe that? What if the lack of a manual is a blessing, a call to build motherhood your way? You are writing your own guide as you go, one build on a lived experience, on wisdom passed down from your mom, your aunties, your friends, and sometimes your kids. Oh, because they will teach you. They will. So, here are a few grounding strategies. Trust your instinct. You know your child better than anyone else. Ask for help. Community is your lifeline. Lean on it. Document your wins. Write them down. You will be amazed how often you get it right. Forgive yourself, honey. Forgive yourself. You are learning while you are leading. That's divine work. There is no wrong way or right on this journey. You just have to get up. You just have to do it. And you just have to keep doing it. Because if you don't, no one else will. So pull up your big girl's panties, girl, and keep going. And forget about the naysayers. If they feel like they can do it better than you, let them. How about they do it for you then? But since they can't, keep going on because you are doing better than you ever think. As we wrap up here, here's a quote that always gives me peace. There is no way to be a perfect mother, but a million ways to be a good one. Jill Churchill. So keep rising, thriving, and rewriting the manual of motherhood, one beautiful, chaotic, powerful page at a time. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Struggle, Rise and Thrive. Until next time, keep thriving. Even without a manual, you have got this. Ciao now.
Queen in every way. Dear Queen, you wear your crown with pride, shouldering the world with grace inside. You're a mother, you're a guide, a steady flame, teaching love, strength, never seeking fame. I see the fire that never dies, through sleepless nights and heavy sighs. You rise again, you light the way, turning darkest night into brighter day. You are a queen in every way, more than words could ever say. Working tirelessly, love your creed, sacrificing all for those in need. So take a breath, reclaim your day. You are a queen in every way. The worry in your eyes, the weight you bear, still you show up, always there. Your strength unseen, your courage loud, a warrior walking tall and proud. No crown of gold, but grace you wear, with every hug, with every prayer. And though the world may miss your fight, you're our hero every night. With every step, you pave the road, bearing love's most precious load. So take a breath, reclaim your day. You are a queen in every way. Deserve the world and so much more. A heart like yours was made to soar. Your children thrive in the warmth you give. You show us all how strong to live. You are a queen in every way, and we stand tall because you stayed. Your strength and love still light our way. You are a queen in every way. Dear Queen, keep shining bright. Your love and truth are your might. Forever cherished, forever heard. You are a queen in every way.